Greetings, everyone. Thanks for taking the time to sit down with me today for coffee and the Word. That time each morning that we examine a small portion of God's Word, and then we apply it to our lives so we can become a little more like Jesus today than we were yesterday. So grab that cup and let's get started. A different point of view. Philippians chapter 4 and verse 11 says, I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. In his book Money, a user's manual, Bob Russell describes a farmer who once grew discontent with his farm. He griped about the lake on his property always needing to be stocked and managed. The hills humped up his roads, forcing him to drive up and down. And those fat cows lumbered through his pasture. All the fencing and feeding. What a headache. He called a realtor and made plans to list the farm. A few days later, the agent phoned, wanting approval for the advertisement she intended to place in the local paper. She read the ad to the farmer. It described a lovely farm in an ideal location, quiet and peaceful, contoured with rolling hills, carpeted with south meadows, nourished by a fresh lake, and blessed with well-bred livestock. The farmer said, "Read that ad to me again." After hearing it a second time, he decided, I've changed my mind. I'm not going to sell. I've been looking for a place like that all my life. Examine your perspective toward life. Before you make a change, be careful. Consult your design. But even more importantly, consult your designer. What would an outsider write about our lives? Would they see a bevy of blessings that worry and stress cause us to overlook? When we need fresh eyes, a fresh perspective on our lives, let's remember this. God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things, at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. That's 2 Corinthians 9 and verse 8. God promises this, that I am a child of God. He put me in this time and place for a purpose. He filled this time and place with His presence and His provision. And with His help, I can see the blessings that He has given me. Be blessed and have a grace-filled day.